And this is what if is what if, and I'm back with another video. And this is what if Deku had glyphs, or in this I'm gonna may have referred it to runes or magic or glyphs. So yeah, Deku is going to be able to use magic, and this one is basically gonna start off sad if you're wondering. Yeah, and in this one Deku is not gonna be a hero. Deku is gonna be a rogue vigilante. Actually, Deku is gonna have a team with rogue vigilantes. If you're gonna find out who. Let's just begin the video. I was going to do an intro, but I see that people are gonna start saying I'm copywriting, so yeah, I'm not doing it. So when Deku was born, he didn't show signs of any quirk. Yeah, he didn't really care much about people. He just always loved the books. And if you're wondering who is his father and mother, yes, it's Inko, and this is one, and oh my, yeah, this one, yeah. And if you're wondering, yes, they do have a daughter. Basically, it's Izuku's twin. So yeah, Deku, when Deku was 4, him and Izumi would be excited for the quirk doctor. They go to the quirk doctor and told him that Izumi does have a quirk, is super strength and super speed. Not really super speed, but she can fly a little bit. Yeah, that's her quirk. And when they asked about Izuku, yeah, Izuku, they just the same thing as Izuku is quirkless, but this one is gonna be very different. They would treat Izuku like not they doesn't really care about him. So yeah, Katsumi and Bako will be in this. Katsumi is gonna be in this one. So yeah, and they would proceed to bully Deku, the 3 of them, which Deku doesn't really care anymore, cause when Deku was about 7, they decided just to do a family picnic, invite Izuku as well, which Izuku just happily get in the car and take out a blanket so they can sit down on. And All Might, Inko and Izumi say that they're gonna go back for the food and such, and Izuku said okay, which they just simply drive off. They drive off, guys. They didn't even look back at him. And Izuku would wait, and wait. And he realized that no one is coming for him because he's quirkless. So yeah, Deku would be walking alongside the road, which he almost got hit by a car moving at the fast. So yeah, when Deku was going to was about to die and such, he didn't die. He enters a portal which led him to Owl House. Yes, Owl House is gonna be in this one, but it's not gonna really affect the story. But it's gonna affect the story a little bit. So yeah, the person who saved him was Liz, and her wife. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry guys, I can't stop the noise. So Deku they would ask him his name, Izuku, and they would told him his last name was Midoriya. And Deku would begin to ask him how did he got here. So basically Deku decided to tell them their life story, which they kind of feel sad and pissed at them, which Izuku wanted to get stronger and prove to them that he can be the number 1 here even without a quirk, which Liz decided to teach him glyph. If you don't know what a glyph is, from Owl House, just look it up. So yeah, each one of Deku, sorry guys. So Deku would proceed to learn glyph writing. Here are hold on guys, I will see if I can get a picture of the glyph magic that he can be able to use. So I'm gonna see if I can get any. Yeah, here is the 9 main ability that Deku will learn, but he is going to enhance them. So guys, so Deku would proceed to learn fire all the glyphs that you see right here. He would learn all of the glyph writing. And yeah, Deku would master them, and he picks up a few tricks that he can create and combine new elements to create a give him a stronger power. Which he created some, but he decided not to tell them as yet. So yeah, Deku train, and if you're wondering, yes, he is going to be trained with swords. Yes, if you're wondering what kind of sword, let's just say that he will be able to train with just any sword. So he trained with a sword, do push-ups and sit-ups as normal. For running, yes, he is going to be like a Greek god, like strong as a not really strong as a Greek god, was physically like everyone would see his muscles. His stamina would he can run up to about 10, not 10 miles, 20 miles without really being tired. Yeah, that would be how long Deku would be. So Deku would master these runes, and he would want to learn something advanced, which Deku created which Deku created would create these. No, Deku wouldn't create these. Yeah, Deku would learn these as the next element. So Deku would master light, ice, plant, fire, water. They would master all of them. For the revive one, for healing, yeah, he would be able to revive anyone. Not really from the dead, but they would be back to normal. So Deku would be learning and learning till he picks up that there are more, which are these, which is fire, death, lightning. Yeah, and you guys see them. So Deku would train for about, he was 7, so he trained for 7 years with sword, magic, and glyph. Sorry guys. He trained with magic, sword, and glyph, and he would master them. Hold on. Deku would master them, and he would learn teleportation, and they knew that Deku would want to go home. So Deku learned how to put runes, glyphs on his clothes. You learn how to put glyphs on his clothes, and these glyphs would be implanted in his clothes. How they basically saw glyphs on it. So if you're wondering what kind of glyphs I'm talking about, he would learn learn increasement glyph. If you're wondering if our house have it, no, they don't have it. Basically, Izuku is the first one to create it. How he combined some things we are not even gonna let guys tell. And Deku would show them, and they would get the hang of it. All of the other house would get the hang of it, and yeah. Which they knew switch. I'm gonna show you the clothes that they gave him before he go. And he is gonna have a pet. Hold on guys. This would be his clothes, and that would be his pet. Yeah, that would be his pet. If you're wondering how did he get this pet dragon, he basically found it on a beach and just saved it. Cause that's how Deku is. Deku's kind of pure hearted, I guess. Yeah, he's pure hearted. So Deku would teach the dragon, just train him and train him to be obedient and disciplined. And the dragon would grow up for about 3 days. He would be basically with Deku. The size of it, yes, he would be like that. So Deku would say goodbye to everyone, including Liz and his wife, and he would use teleportation to go home. He would be at the exact same spot where he almost died. So Deku, no, I keep saying so. Deku would proceed to go and walk into the city, seeing that the place is more corrupted, seeing that villains attack on the daily frequencies, and this is where I'm gonna add four four of the class, no, not the class, that's the 1A student and such, which is going to be, which Kirishima, no, they would basically, those four of them would be in danger, which would be Kirishima, Momo Yairozu, Jiro, no, I don't want Momo in it, that throw her out, which would be Jiro, Mei Hatsume, Uchaku Maraka, and Kirishima, which Deku would save them from, let's just say someone was attacking them and they didn't know how to, and their quirks, they weren't the situation. They would basically they would thank him and they would ask, where are you going, saying they would say they were going to the UA entrance exam, but they got rejected because their quirk weren't useful. So Deku would see this, seeing how feel sorry for them, and Deku would ask them if they want to become vigilantes, which they were hesitant at first, but says yes. Deku bring them to a warehouse and ask them what's their quirk. Each one of them would each introduce themselves as 14-year-olds, and each one of them would introduce themselves with their quirk, which Jiro would go first and tell her that I can't remember her full name, so her name's gonna be Jiro Samora, age 14, quirk, earphone jack. I can plug in my earphone within my boot and make loud frequencies. Yeah, that would be a quirk. Uchaku Uraka. And her quirk is gravity, but she can only manipulate. Yeah, you guys know everything. They would introduce themselves with their quirk, and for me, Hatsume, I'm gonna give her the quirk of IQ. So basically, her IQ is advanced, so she can see most of the future and such, similar to future and such. So yeah, Deku would basically tell them that I am Izuku Midoriya, and they would ask, you mean the son of All Might and Inko, the number 1 and number 2 heroes? Izuku said yes, but they abandoned me. So yeah, Deku decided not to get revenge, but to be a vigilante. Which Deku do vigilante for about a year. And if you're wondering, they don't get caught thanks to Izuku. They would have tech and black clothes, which there is dragon would see it, and yeah, his dragon would still follow him and help him from time to time with training them. After a year, they would train and they would be 15, where their vigilante was not well known, but they would still be there. For Koda's parents, no, they're not gonna die, but let's just say that Izuku would save Koda's parents and defeat Muscular, which is team. And yeah, so Koda is trying to look for them and try to say thank you to them, which they don't want to be found. And Eku would proceed to Hatsume would proceed to tell Izuku, aka the leader, that the Zaika, let's just say All for One has a disciple, and they'll find out his name, his backstory, everything, which is Tomura Shigaraki. And Deku would ask him what are they up to, and Hatsume would tell them that they're planning on attacking the USJ where the hero course is. Deku decided to go there early to set up some things, early. So Deku would set up some sound bombs. How big these sound bombs are, yeah, I don't have no idea. These sound bombs can knock out up to 10 people if they're close together, which the villains were very close. So every time when the villains comes out, a sound bomb would activate and knock them out. Until there were about, sorry guys, until there were about 50 of them left. Sorry guys, I have a cold, so so Deku, they would see that the sound bombs working, and yeah, the villains would come ready to attack everyone, but the villains would be knocked out. Only 50 of them would be remaining, and Shigaraki scratches next to how is this possible? Which the five just simply enters and literally knocks them out. And for the normal, no, the normal doesn't show up. Deku instantly kills it with a curse, with a cursed glyph, which enables him to die anytime he tries to die if he moves. So yeah, the USJ would go differently. I thought we tried to catch them, but it would be too late. They would disappear. And that's it, guys. I am so tired, guys. I literally am tired. So this will be the last, I think. Bye, guys. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more of my videos, I will try to create better content. And yeah, thank you, guys.